Okay, Miss Kelly works for the railroad. She drives engineers and stuff around to their destinations, and she's going to let us go into the depot.
Go on in.
Okay.
I didn't turn the lights on. I'll have to turn them on for you.
This is our Winnemucca depot. What's the numbers all flashing there for?
Those are for accidents.
What?
Accident free.
Oh, accident free.
Accident free. I don't know what HF and PI. That's a new little thing.
Oh, okay. Because it was flickering a minute ago.
No, everything's done by computer now, so they have to come in and sign in on computers.
Well, so this is what the engineers come in here, or
Yep.
road workers, everybody?
Yep.
And this is where they all...
This is where they have their meetings. There's a board there telling where all the trains are.
So this is like the war room, huh?
Yeah, this is the war room.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And their lockers where they put all their junk?
Oh, my train's almost here. That is, the local train's coming in, so we better not stay long.
Okay. We have to be quick. We don't want Kelly to get caught.
This is all we get to see anyway. There's nothing down there but the bathroom.
Okay, well this is the little train station at Winnemucca where Kelly comes in and works.
The train is here.
Oh, well we better get...
Oh no, that's them. It's not. Down here we can see. They're not visible yet, but they'll be coming from there. The local will be shortly. They're coming through there now, and it's called Wesso right there. You can look that up on the internet.
It's called Wesso?
It's just outside of town. It's like a little, it's a switch. One comes this way and one goes through town up there at the Amtrak station.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
And then they stay separated from here on out. That is the Amtrak station across town. That is the SP track. And this was the WP, Western Pacific track, and now it's UP. You know, the UP has taken over Western and Southern Pacific, and they own both tracks now, all the way through to San Francisco and beyond.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
UP owns it all now.
That's pretty cool.
There's stacks and stacks of railroad ties here right now that
Yeah, I can see that.
They won't let us have it.
I know, I could do some of those.
For my yard work, and they won't let us have them. They're like for some contractor. They sell them to.
Look, they're like down there forever.
Yeah.
I bet half the people in Winnemucca would like to have some of these.
They would. Everyone asks.
I use them for fence posts.
Yeah.
For my
and down
pasture.
there is the actual yard where they're going to put that train away when they get to town.
And where's it? Well, they're going to put it away where?
Right down in there. See all those cars down there? They're going to park it. There's like 6 tracks right there, and they're going to put it down probably track 2
and just park
put
it down.
To bed until
Oh,
tomorrow.
that is so cool. I didn't know this, Kelly. Thank
That's
you.
when I come to work. That's what I help them do. I drive them down there and drive them back up here once they put the train away.
Okay.
So that's fun.
And whatever else you do?
That's it. Oh, well, if they get a dog train and it's going 15 miles an hour.
What do you mean by dog train?
Well, one that doesn't have enough power to pull it because it's too long, or it's got crappy power, which is the engine. If the engine is no good, or if their train is too long for the amount of engines they have, they go really slow.
Oh.
And they have a 12-hour shift, and they can't work beyond that.
Oh.
And when they get stuck out in BFE with on a train with no hours, then they have to stop right then. And
They stop the train right then?
yeah, and hopefully they plan it good enough where they can just have a nice big siding and pull their train in and wait for another crew to come and take over. And and then I would take them home. And sometimes I would bring the crew, but Winnemucca doesn't have the backup crews. The backup crews usually come from Sparks for here.
Wow.
They shut Winnemucca down pretty much as far as being a hub. It used to be a hub back in the day, in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Winnemucca was early 90s, Winnemucca was a hub. But when the UP took it over, they took out Winnemucca, and now the next big town, Elko, is where everyone stops.
Wow, that's
From
interesting.
Sparks to Elko. Yeah.
I did not know that. Been palling around with Kelly forever and didn't know all this.
Yeah. Well, I'm a railroad brat.
And her husband was with the railroad too.
Yeah, my husband was a brakeman for the Western Pacific Railroad for 20 some years, and he started out as I think he started out as maintenance. I'm not sure about that. That's like a little sketchy. And then he ended up being moving to a smaller railroad up in Oregon and getting his 30 years in and retiring as an engineer rather than a brakeman.
That's
or a
awesome.
conductor. He never was a conductor. He let everybody else be the pompous ass. They were. They're like, oh, I'm in charge.
Illusions of grandeur, huh?
It really is kind of that kind of job.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad
it's
you
all
took
fun.
me in there. That's interesting. I've never been in a station like this before.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I still don't see the trains, so there's no train to see yet. I would see the headlight if it was there, and there's no headlight showing yet.
I hear like a roaring sound.
No, that's just from the freeway.
Oh, is it from
the
the-
highway overpass is right there from Highway 80,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and that's the noise you're hearing.
That's not fair they keep all those railroad ties.
I know. It's
What
really
does the
not.
contractor do with all them anyway?
Sells them to nurseries and stuff so people can use them in their yard.
Well, I need some for my
And
pasture.
I want them free. Free!
Well, they should be. They're just all sitting
I
there.
know, right? I basically almost work for the railroad.
Exactly. You should get a freebie.
I know, right? I live right here where they're stored for months and months. And I have to look at them all this time and I don't get none.
I wonder how many people, like you see them out along the tracks, how many people actually just drive out there and go, "Oh, I'll just take a few."
I thought of doing it myself. But I've never
I know
seen
somebody who
anyone do
does
it.
that.
I've never seen anyone do it.
My son-in-law does it. I shouldn't tell him he does. King goes out there and he goes, "Oh, they have a whole stack out there now." And he drives out there with his trailer and like 20 of them disappear.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people do that.
I need that to happen. I need some to magically appear in my yard.
Don't know where they came from. I'm innocent.
That's right.
Somebody just dumped them there.
Yeah, still no train. No headlight down there.
Oh, it'd be cool to see the train coming.
No.
Of course
I
it-
see the red blinking light means, I think that means that they're going to come down here and stop. That one back there.
I saw that red blinking light down there.
I think that means stop when you get here, but they're not. Oh wait, do you see the light?
I don't have my glasses
I think
on.
I'm barely starting to see it. It takes a long time to see it before they finally show up, but they're coming in anyways.
Okay, let's wait here for a second. This is one of those trucks that you see them on the rails, and it looks like a truck is driving on the railroad rails. And this is what they do. These little wheels right here go down on the railroad tracks. And I think that's what keeps them on the railroad tracks. It's not the tires. So these are rail wheels right here. I think that's fascinating. Oh, they are under there. And this is a truck. This is a company that takes care of our rails. U.S. Department of Transportation. I thought this was pretty cool. I've never seen one of these trucks close up, so I thought, since I'm interviewing Kelly, what the heck? So on the front and the back, these wheels right here go down on the railroad track, and that's how the trucks run down the railroad tracks to check on maintenance and whatever else they have to check on, lights, whatever. They have a pretty good light system up here that flashes, and their toolbox and everything they carry back there is pretty cool. So I just wanted to take a real quick picture of this. I've seen them on the rails before, but I didn't really see them close up. And this is the outside of the building that we were in a few minutes ago. And this is where the train will pull up right here and stop. It's coming in from Elko, Nevada. They actually stop right here. The guys get out. They bring all of their personal bags, you know, overnight bags and whatever, lunch boxes, whatever. And here are their cars where they park, right in this little parking lot. So from what Kelly says, they jump out of the train, put their personal belongings in their cars, and I'm still waiting on a train. It's scheduled to be in right now, but then the trains in this area are never on time. They'll be coming right down that way. She thought she saw a headlight, but I don't see anything down there. So we'll wait for a few minutes and see what we see. The sun's in my eyes at this point, so I'm not sure if you can see this real well, but right down here, if you can see the red lights flashing, there's a siding right down there. Maybe you can see the other cars there already parked. So there's a siding down there that they park their train off on that siding, and they park it there for the night and come back the next morning and start all over again. And this train goes from Winnemucca to Elko and back every day. Okay guys, here comes the train from Elko. And supposedly they're going to pull right up next to this little station. And the engineers and everybody are going to offload their stuff. Right here. And this is the train that's coming in from Elko. I can't get over past these bushes because then I'll be trespassing on the railroad track area. And they don't like that, so I'm standing in the parking lot of the depot. And here they come. See, and there they're stopping. And they have a nice long train behind them. And they're going to put it on the siding for the night. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was a door on the front. Check it out. That's where they come out. And here they come with all their stuff. After a long day on the train. And there he goes. He's going to check into the office, and he's done for the day. And there comes the engineer. And here comes somebody else coming out of the little door in the front. All the engineers, the brakemen, all the guys. Going to put all their stuff away. And if I get in trouble, it's all Kelly's fault. She said I'm allowed to be down here. She said people come down here and take pictures of the trains coming through all the time. And they left the door open. because the engineer has to go back up on the train, and they're going to take it down the track and put it on a siding down there that I showed you earlier and put it away for the night. Hope you're not getting too much wind. It's windy today. And there's the engineer. He's going to go back up and take the train down to put it to bed. Oh, here comes somebody. I hope they're not going to yell at me. Nope. He went on by. Technically, I'm on railroad property, but I'm in the parking lot. So I should be okay as long as I don't go across these bushes over onto the track area. I don't think they care. The guy that just went past me just waved and kept on going, so I guess I'm good. Wow, we all of a sudden got a lot of dirt coming up. You can see, look at all that dirt and dust. Wow. Okay, here we go. You heard the train horn, and he's revving up his engines. Here he goes. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not becoming a train addict. This is kind of fun though. It is windy, so I guess all that dirt came from just a bunch of wind came through. His door is still open, right there on the front of the train. So I don't know if he's waiting for somebody. Oh, there he is. He's waiting for somebody. That's pretty cool. They have that little hook thing that hook on a hook up there and helps pull them up the stairs. That's cool. And then they just leave them right there on the outside. It's like a little walking stick with a hook on the end. I'll wave at them when they go by and see if they'll respond. They've probably had a long, hard day. They'll either wave at me or flip me off. I'm not sure which. Either way, it's okay. And they did shut the door when he went in, so I guess they're pretty much ready to go. Okay. Kelly tells me those lights down there that are red, they're solid red lights right now. They need to turn green before the train can proceed down there from the depot here. So that's what the holdup is. So that's what they're sitting and waiting on. I wondered what was taking so long, because they've been there for a few minutes now. So as soon as that light turns green, they can take off. And she tells me that the lights are controlled over 1,000 miles away at Omaha, Nebraska. And she says she thinks the signal's already been sent, but they can't move until those lights turn green. So we'll have to see here in a minute if they're going to get to go anytime soon. Okay, that was weird. They shut the train down for a minute. Now they've just started it back up. The light down there is still red, but they're ramping up. Kelly says there's another train coming in behind them, so they're going to have to move. The lights down there by the yard are still red. But they're going to have to move soon because they got another guy coming in behind them on the same track, so they can't sit there too long. And we're revving up. I thought they were going to take off. I guess we're stuck here till the light turns green. Okay, now I think we're going to get to move. See if I can get a wave. Yeah, I got me a wave. Folks, they got their green light to go down and park. They're going to go right down there by those lights. Right there, there's a siding, and they're going to pull the train off onto the siding, this entire great big long train, and park it for the night, walk up here and get in their cars and go home. That's how they do it at the siding in Winnemucca, Nevada. And there you have it.
Anything else to tell you about that? They're putting it away down there in track 2, most likely. And that's what my job is usually, is to drive down there. And today they don't have a driver, which is very interesting.
So they're going to have to walk all the way back up here?
No, one of the crewmen took his truck down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of him.
Yeah. Well, he's a brakeman, and he took his truck because he didn't want to walk from here all the way down there.
Oh, not after being on the train all day. You don't want to walk.
That's right.
For miles.
12 hours on the train.
12 hours on the train. They didn't want to walk another couple miles.
No.
So.
No.
Well, your phone's probably ringing off the hook going, Kelly, can you come pick us up?
Oh, no, it's my day off. They usually won't be calling me. And I don't have to answer it if they do. I know that from experience.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much for showing me this. I never would have known this was down here. And I've known Kelly forever, and this is the first time I've seen this. She's been keeping
I've only
secrets.
been doing this for a couple of years.
A couple of years, yeah, but she's been keeping it a secret. I didn't know about this. So thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like and
Hi
subscribe.
again, guys.
Yeah. Good to see you again, Kelly. I'm sure the guys will be happy to see you. So we'll talk to you later, guys. Have a good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are.